This is a Podfire production.
It's the highest of standards, on the peak we have landed. It's not silver, it's not gold, you want the best, take advantage. Go platinum. You know you wanna do it. Go platinum, you know you wanna do it. Go platinum.
I just listened to a conversation between, I think one of the guys from the Barmy Army and Smokes.
Barmy Army.
The Army. Because Smokes is going down to speak at
That's Adam Hollyoake, former England cricket captain.
at a lunch with the Barmy Army tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Barmy Army.
They're cruising Sydney Harbour.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah,
wouldn't be the first time that Adam's cruised Sydney.
No.
probably.
But it may be the last if
But
he tells
yeah,
some of his
As
stories.
soon as you said governor, I was like, oh.
Hello,
just
Governor.
listening
Hello, Governor.
Listening
Rob.
to
Hi,
conversation.
Rob from Sam Brune.
Hey, Sam.
You get
Sammy.
a little hug
Hey,
and
Sam.
a kiss.
There's
too.
three of us
dear.
here as well.
Yeah, thanks,
I know.
Sam. Yeah.
Sam
Yeah,
and I
appreciate it, Sam.
We have a special relationship.
He's probably enjoying beers at Clark Quay in
He
Singapore.
gave you a kiss hug too as well.
He did,
Fine.
yeah. BA Sports Cards just joined us as well. G'day, BA Sports Cards.
We're going to talk some cards today.
Why don't we do
I
that?
hope
I reckon
so.
we should.
We haven't mentioned
The wall.
the
We haven't even mentioned what we're here for.
what we're
Who
here
we
for,
are.
but
Should we do an intro?
You do an intro.
Let's do an intro. Let's
Hi.
start, let's everyone pretend this never started.
Alright.
Intro.
And, here we go.
Take two.
Here we go.
Action.
G'day, guys, girls, family, and friends. I'm Brett McCallum, CEO of Platinum Standard Grading. Next to me is our general manager, Robert Verhoeve. On the right is the former general manager and no longer general
now
manager.
just shit kicker.
Now just chief shit kicker, and that is Christopher Bilston.
Rob's minion. Hello.
And then on the on my left is Pugs, who's our chief cardologist. How are you, Pugs?
I'm beautiful, thank you.
And resident
Yourself?
And resident
artist.
DJ.
Artist. DJ.
DJ.
He's not a DJ.
He's a rapper.
He's a
Rapper.
Rapper.
Close.
Yeah.
Don't rap it, post packet.
Hip hop artist.
Hip hop artist.
Oh, that sounds good.
Hip hop.
I like that. That
Yeah,
sounds
I do.
good.
I like that.
You don't stop.
Not Kanye, though.
No.
No.
Oh,
But-
can I tell everyone what I just bought?
Yeah. I was going to say, well, let's get on to the
I
cards.
just bought a Kanye West presidential election patch card.
That's actually cool.
No,
Is it
it's number 4 or 5.
Game
Yeah.
used?
That's
Well,
so
the patch,
cool.
I don't know.
Game
But it's
used.
pretty cool, though.
What's the patch of?
The American flag.
That's pretty cool.
Surely he's
God
gotta-
bless America.
He would have worn it. It's,
I don't know. It's just there. It's from the Decisions
No, it's
2020.
manufactured.
It's one of those manufactured patches.
And speaking of Decisions 2020, last week was a very special person's 78th birthday, and that is Rob Verhoeve.
78.
78. Man, looking good, mate.
in dog years.
So it was,
wasn't even
Rob's
born in
52nd birthday last week, and was that right?
No.
50 times 2. 51.
100.
52nd annual 50th birthday, which is makes him my 51st.
Anyway, he's old,
I'm old.
right?
He said 50.
So it was his birthday last week.
52.
So me being the nice human being that I am, I bought him a box of
Oh, yeah.
2020 Decision. It's not a hobby box. The next one up. What
I don't
box
know.
is
It was just awesome.
Just a-
it was like a
awesome
really
box.
awesome box.
Yeah.
But the cards come in a weird, eh?
They
were
were,
like,
I actually didn't like
they
the
were
way
like
they
in
came,
little. They weren't wrapped.
but
They
no.
were in like little pockets. In
They're like
the
what
box.
Exquisite kind of came in went back in the day.
Yeah, no
It's
no
just a
protection
box
in
with them just sitting in the thing.
Yeah,
But
But
they
they
were
were
pretty cool.
they were
What
cool.
was your favourite out of that?
I think there were so many different ones. Obviously, I got a Kanye base card, which
You
is
did.
pretty
That's where
cool.
we found out there was
Yeah.
Kanye cards.
Yeah, and then I think the Donald Trump. There was a Donald Trump God Thank America to 5
That's right, yeah.
A CAG, a Keep America
card.
Great.
Keep American Great. That's right.
So they're CAG cards.
CAG.
Yeah, CAG
Yeah, I
card.
love that. There was another one in there that had like a dollar bill shredded,
Yep,
and it was a money card.
yep.
That was.
But
pretty
now,
cool.
I mean, it's caused me to go and buy some other ones.
Yeah, which is where I got
Which
the
is where
Kanye.
you-
I
yeah.
bought you an Ivana Trump.
Ivanka?
Ivanka?
But while he was doing that
The
last
first
night,
wife.
yeah, while he was doing that last night, I actually bought a Chelsea Clinton and a Sean Spicer auto.
So good.
And for anyone
Chelsea Clinton auto.
auto, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
But-
Is there Monica Lewinsky autos?
Oh, no, there's just a stain
It's
card.
just a black card
They're
with
under,
a stain
under the
on it.
table.
Sickos.
Yeah.
A blue dress card.
But the Sean
If that
Spicer
wasn't an
one,
alley-oop, I don't know what was.
That was-
I knew both of you would go there.
Thank you very much.
Sean Spicer was the one though. Like fair income, the world's greatest press secretary.
How long did he last?
About a week.
It wasn't long, was it? But it was pretty impressive.
It
whilst he
was
there.
funny stuff. So if you don't know, just put in Sean Spicer highlights, SEAN Spicer highlights,
Is
and
there Mel Meninga?
there should be.
Politician?
The 1 second card.
Yeah.
It's very
we should see
similar
if
to
we can get
Monica
that done.
Lewinsky. Ben Allen's joined us. Guns at G, Mint Collectibles, Cohen KR, afternoon gents, and any good hits this week? Yeah, mate, we're just going through them now. Card guy, yay, yay, how do you say it? Yay, isn't it? Yay for Prez.
Yes, yay for
Corsia
Prez,
Cards.
yeah.
Goldie's GC's joined us.
Hey!
From Houston.
She was,
She
yeah,
was
she
in
just,
Houston.
she just saw the Rockets play.
She did Rockets
Man,
Clippers,
that's so cool. I'm
which
jealous.
is pretty good.
Can't wait.
Corsica Cards, g'day legend, Sam Bruin. Have fun, gentlemen. See you all next week. Thanks,
What?
Thanks for coming
Oh,
on.
bye.
Sam.
Yeah, bye, Sam.
Hi.
And it's Ivanka. That's how you say it.
Ivanka.
Ivanka.
Don't know why it was so hard to say.
I don't even know, but he's actually spelled it out for me.
Ivanka.
V-U-N-K-A.
Oh, yeah.
Ivanka, as opposed to Ivanka.
Ivanka.
Anyway, moving
Cool.
on. So, yeah, the decision cards. You enjoyed them, mate?
Love them. Yeah, and, as I said, I went on to COMC last night and bought a few more.
So, do you buy them off COMC, do you?
Yeah, I buy them off COMC and send them over to ship my cards. And
But you
then-
don't buy them on eBay?
I do that too, but if you go to COMC, I can go and buy
Comsi,
10
you can get a
cards.
whole bunch, yeah.
Yeah.
and then send them over in one, and it's only $5 for the one parcel.
Oh, you should never have told me that.
Comsi is amazing.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
just gonna
it's where I
take-
get all like my base cards.
Yeah.
and if I want to
Don't give you
fill my
more
sets.
ideas.
I don't need to know this. I have an addiction.
Comc.com.
I need help. I
And
need
just
lots
type
of
in
help.
Donald Trump into the.
No, we don't. Matthew's Area
Robert
99
Horry.
showing. G'day, Matt.
What else did you do for your birthday, Rob?
I did 4 days of cricket.
Oh, yeah?
4 days of cricket, 5 games in 4 days.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome.
And you got to meet. Oh, I believe that the photo is getting taken off the fridge.
Oh, the Martina Hingis photo's gone.
Is it been replaced?
Isagua. Man,
Still no idea who the bird was.
oh, that lady can put me to sleep
Probably
any
shouldn't
night.
call her a bird.
Just with her voice, I'm talking about.
Okay.
She's the most beautiful voice ever, and she seems like a very nice person as well. And I may have jumped over a few people, knocked a kid over.
You knocked
And-
over your dad, didn't you?
I didn't want to say that, but actually, it's safe. Dad won't be watching this, but I did. I knocked
I
him
knocked
over.
over a kid. And my
And
how old's
your
that?
old man.
77.
So maybe right.
He's
We'll get
right.
back up.
So
Well-
you were born before your dad.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
But
Immaculate
yeah,
conception.
so no one else got a photo with her.
really?
Just me. She saw
Oh.
Big Rob and she went, "Yeah, okay." Well,
Did she shit herself and
You
get
sure?
scared as she saw this big man running towards her?
That was going to be my first question. Were you the oldest person to ask her for a photo?
I
no one else knew who she
absolutely.
was.
I know.
Yeah.
Everyone knew
people
who
know
she was.
She's big.
Yeah. No, she's
How
actually
big?
tiny.
No,
But yeah,
as in
she's huge.
She's famous. Like
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
very
okay.
well known.
Yeah, very well known. She's married to some like superstar rocker or some
Yeah,
sort.
she played cricket as well.
Yeah,
She
Test
played for
cricket.
England, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next up, I'm going
That made your day, did it?
I'm going to steal Smokes' phone and see if he's got a number in there because he reckons he knows her.
Does he?
Yeah.
He says he knows everything.
No, but he said he grew up with her.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
About the same sort of age, are they?
Yeah, she'd be a bit younger. I would
I'd
have
say
thought.
she should be younger.
Yeah.
Well, she looks a lot better.
She definitely does.
Not that
She
hard.
definitely does.
Really?
But yeah, that was the highlight. Saw some great cricket.
What was the weirdest cricket match you went to in the 4 days?
Oh, the Zimbabwe and Bangladesh game.
Was there a big crowd?
There was an look. I think there's probably about 8,000 or 9,000 on the ground, but
Oh, wow.
Didn't you say there was more people in the Coles checkout across the road than there was at the game?
that was the Australia Island game.
Oh,
But yeah, the Zimbabwe and Bangladesh game, it was just amazing that the atmosphere that these supporters brought to the game with them, with their dancing and cheering and their drums and their whistles and everything like that. And Zimbabwe lost, but it was the weirdest thing ever because the game finished and everyone went off and shook hands, and the next minute the players are back out there.
well, full.
They decided the last ball was no ball and they had to re-bowl it.
Oh, no.
Was it close?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was real. It was
real close.
yeah.
Like if you
Came
hit
to
a
the
4
end
off
of
the
the
last
last
ball,
ball,
it would have
Was
the result would have
it
changed.
like a Hansy
wow.
moment?
God knows, no idea
Yeah,
what
Hold the
happened.
ball. At,
Because at the ground, no one knew what happened because we were all watching him. Oh, I'll be honest, I was watching Isha do an interview, and then next minute she's been taken off the ground, and the players are all coming back on, and then they shook hands again.
Wow. So
So
how,
they
they
didn't
call
get
the
the
no ball post
After.
game?
Yeah. So what had happened is they've bowled, and the keeper has stumped the last guy.
Yeah.
So everyone just walked off, and then they checked the replay, and the keeper had actually taken the ball before it got to the stumps, which makes it a no ball.
No ball.
So
Hey, there was one, a close one like that last
Technicalities.
night.
was it?
Yeah, it looked like the keeper had taken the stumps before the ball hit.
Yeah.
I was like
Obscure
Matthew
rule.
Wade. I think it was last week. I reckon he took the stumps out, and there's no chance the ball was anywhere near him. He
What's the rule? You
dived.
have to like take the stump out of the ground.
Only if the bails are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Anyway,
the World
there you
Cup.
go.
It's actually happening. It's on at the moment.
Nice. Goldie GC, just making sure you haven't burned the place down. Glad to see you're all still safe and sound. You can only see us from the neck up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Cohen got an absolute triple tools of the trade. Rashid White redemption and a Phoenix 6 in a Chronicles hobby. I can't really speak properly.
No,
FOTL
you should
in the
stop doing
breaks.
this.
First off the line.
First of the line.
Okay. Well done. That's awesome, Cohen. And Rob would knock a kid over to meet any sports player, let's be honest.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
massive fanboy. It's scary.
Well, the thing I want to understand why I got in so much trouble for taking your photo with
Oh, yeah, that was
Aka
last week
and
too.
with
But it's not
with who else? Who was the other one? Rish Catelli.
Yeah.
Michael Riscatelli.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. They're not Ishiguro.
I'll let him know that.
Yeah, I'm sure
Anyone
they
wants
don't
to ring
mind.
Aka,
Yeah,
just go and find his sign, his real
Yeah,
estate
we'll-
sign, give him a call.
We'll
and
let
tell
him know
his name.
tomorrow that Rob thinks you're
No
not up to
Ishiguro.
par. Yeah.
No. And
That's fair.
I dare say he'd agree. He would definitely agree with that.
What we haven't talked about is the Adam Sandler making a trading card movie.
Eee.
I was talking.
Is
to
it
some-
happening or is it just?
Well, it's rumor.
Yeah, I think they're doing it like that. The gem one,
Uncut
Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
oh, awesome.
which would be
So-
kind of cool.
Brings me to my next point. Who would play you if you were in the movie?
And before you think
John
about
Goodman.
that,
John Goodman.
John
I like it.
Goodman.
I like that.
That's
I like
great.
that.
pick
I
that
lo-
mic up and drop it,
Well,
son.
yeah, but it'd probably be an Aussie. So I had two as well because I said
I know yours is definitely
well
Oh,
the Dunny bloke.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
yeah,
toilet guy.
yeah,
Angus
Angus
Mark
Sampson.
Jacobs.
Or Alan.
Angus
Oh,
Sampson.
Angus Sampson.
Angus Sampson.
Alan from The Hangover.
Yeah, I had
No, it's got to be Mark
Zach
Jacobs.
Galifianakis.
Angus Salmon. He was in an American show I watched recently. And
Yeah,
he was
same.
bloody funny.
yeah.
Which one was it?
I don't know, it was crap.
He was the standover merchant.
The guy off Wolf Creek. We just got.
Is that Jeff
John
Jarrett?
Jarrett.
John Jarrett,
Yeah, he came into the bank when I worked there once, and the lady asked him for ID. And I said, just tell him a joke. And he started laughing, and he did that Wolf Creek laugh. I said, that's his ID. Mooloolaba, all the weirdos
So,
go to Mooloolaba.
You've got to be Kenny the Dunny
Kenny.
man.
Kenny,
What's his name?
Mark
Shane
Jacobson.
Jacobson.
Shane
Jacobson.
Jacobson.
That's got
Who
to
would
be.
But I
play
like
you?
Angus Sampson, actually. I really see that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I thought
See, I
too.
reckon that dude out of Moneyball.
Yeah, that was my idea.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
That's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, you
That was
you
loud.
said it yesterday.
Yeah, I did. I can't remember his name.
What's his name?
Oh, mate.
Seth.
No, not
Oh.
Seth Rogen. The other
No,
fella.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah, Jonah Hill. Yeah, yeah.
So Jonah
What's he?
Hill's playing
John Daly.
John Daly.
John Daly, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty
Who'd
cool.
play you, BJ?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
I like
Oh,
your.
okay.
Danny
I like yours.
DeVito.
My,
Fuck. Maybe
Margot,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie for me. She could play me. We'll just change. doesn't matter.
No, it's
She
play you,
played
not
Jan.
with you.
Oh no, because my name's Robbie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
true.
I just-
But
that's
you
what I
hate when
thought.
people call you Robbie.
I know,
Wow.
but not Margot. If she called me Robbie, she called
Would
me.
would Kanye would obviously play Pugs?
No, who would play Pugs?
Does it have to be Australian?
Both. Just you need two, an American and.
Oh, okay. Who's my Aussie then?
Ernie Dingo.
Oh, I know. Played Chopper.
Eric Banner.
Eric Banner.
For who?
I'm going to claim Eric Banner for
you.
me.
Boyder. Boyder. Yeah, that's more. I'll be Kim Ginjal. What was his character? Colin Carpenter. There you go. Right, there you go.
If Big Kev was alive, he could play you.
Big Kev, yeah. He's
Oh,
a
what
big,
about-
big boy.
I'll tell you the other one you could play you is Kevin Bloody Wilson. You've got that Kevin Bloody
Yeah.
Wilson. I was listening to it this morning.
What about
actually.
you, Pugs?
I have no idea.
Come on.
I don't think of these kind of things.
Well, here's
play
your
Pugs?
chance.
Yeah.
Anyone out there
This is as
listening?
random as
Will
we've
Smith.
ever gotten. Will Smith. Well, that's what they're saying. Who would play Tiger Woods? And everyone went Will Smith. Like, why?
Wait, what?
Well, I think the
Why?
question, the
It's not racist.
reason why I thought of it was someone was like, who would play Vegas Dave? Because it was supposed to be about high end
Oh, yeah, and
trading
stuff.
cards.
Yeah.
So there'll be King Golden and stuff too.
You'd imagine. And well, they're doing that Netflix series, aren't
Yeah.
they?
That car guy just said he'd be the New Zealand kid off Deadpool.
Yeah.
Who's the new-
But heard of the funny kid?
That little fat New Zealand kid that's on.
He's funny as, and he does the shaving ads now.
Oh, yeah. He's actually good. Yeah,
He's really good.
yeah.
That was a good film.
And no, it's definitely not Danny DeVito, card guy. You're going to get barred from this podcast, I reckon.
Barred or elevated to legend status. One of
Either
the
one, one of the two. Come on, we're going to think of Pugs.
Pugs. I reckon Pugs plays himself.
Chris Hemsworth.
Every movie has someone as
No,
himself.
it'd be one of the other Hemsworths.
Yeah.
Liam.
No, there's
no,
another
the
one.
other
There's a
brother.
third one.
The
one no one knows
talks
about.
Yeah.
I just went and watched that movie.
What?
Give me my hours back.
What movie?
Oh, don't know.
Is there a movie with the three of them?
No, with the third one in.
Oh, okay.
It's an Australian
I didn't know he was
film.
an actor.
And, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
he is
It's-
three
It
actors.
was
There's actually
horrible.
4 in total, I think.
I can't even
trying to
remember
think
what
of
was
Pugs.
name.
Pugs.
We'll come up
back.
with something. We'll come up with something. What
Who
interesting
would play?
cards?
Who would play Ruby?
Ruby.
That chick that used to be on Play School.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, she's a ringer too.
No, BMX Bandits. Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Back in
that
the old
would
school
work.
days.
That would work.
Get
Just need
yourself
the
a
curly
perm.
hair. Yeah.
Yeah, that could.
See the look we're getting right this moment. Yeah, excellent. Anyway, any interesting
Ruby's got a
cards?
I think
boyfriend, everyone.
we may have just been cut off.
Let's
Yeah.
let's
So
bring it
I've
back
got
to
a
some
question.
cards.
I got a question for you. I meant to bring them down, which I didn't. You know, back in the day, back when in your day, the 1912s,
Yep.
BC.
we had the
Cigarette cards.
cigarette cards,
Yeah.
but then I've recently picked up like the Wilt Chamberlain rookie and that,
Oh, the big long ones.
and they're the
Yeah, the tall
massive
boys.
cards.
Yeah.
But that was around sort of the same period, late 50s, early 60s.
Yep. 60s. Yeah.
And then you've got some of the baseball cards, which are baseball card size. Does anyone know why they went with that bigger card?
I think they're trying to be different. But
Yeah.
that's like in
But was
93,
it a
94,
trading
there was
card?
the NBA Jam Session cards, which were the tall
Yeah,
boy
we've seen
size.
some of those at the local card shop recently.
But were
I've
they
got a whole set at
Shameless
home.
plug.
They're some of my favourite set.
trading cards though, or were they
Yeah.
like promotional?
No. Came
Well,
in
the
pack.
have a box.
tobacco cards were promo cards, weren't they?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They had to
In
fit
the
in,
pack.
in
They
a
came
packet
in-
of cigarettes,
yeah.
so they had to be small.
Yep. No. The jam session that Pugs talks of is it comes in packs like normal ones.
Yeah.
$8 a pack on the localcardshop.com.au.
Ooh, I'm going to have to get
Love
some.
a free ad.
Yep.
Phil K88 just joined us.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey Phil.
Welcome.
Phil.
Do
Welcome
you reckon
to the
it's
party.
Phil? Do you reckon it's Phil Knight?
Nah. No, that's a pickup of mine recently. How
I
many
d-
have you,
I was-
how
it was
many
a
have you
lead-
got?
it was a lead-in.
Was it? Oh, yeah.
I wasn't leading because I bought you a
BJ got me a
gift.
present, everyone. Shout out to BJ.
Hey, BJ.
Well, while we're talking about presents, I got BJ a present.
Did you?
And he doesn't know about
suck
this.
up.
I don't know about
He
this.
doesn't know about this.
Hang on,
so-
he's halfway through telling you what I did.
Nah, just
No,
interrupt me. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, no, that
Former
doesn't matter.
GM.
There we
There we
go. This is a present for you.
Here's a blank piece of
It's a
paper.
blank
Hey.
piece of
If
paper.
you turn it up the other way,
Turn it up.
Hey,
they are stamps that you can put on your envelopes.
actual postage
Oh, that is
stamps.
so cool.
How
Actual
cool is
postage
that?
stamps.
PST.
How much they were?
Ruby,
$1.10.
Is that how much a stamp these days?
is that how much
Yeah.
it costs to send a letter these
You
days?
kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you have to put two of them on there.
Ruby's
If you
going to
send a
show
card,
everyone now.
It's $2.20
Is that
if
Ruby
you're sending a
Paygram?
card.
That is Ruby Paygram.
Ruby.
Ruby's film.
Whoa.
There's a camera
just knock
there.
The camera over.
Earthquake. But yeah, so that's for you.
That
That's
looks
sick.
sick. Thank you so much, brother. I love that. That is such a good.
$1.10
A
for
good
a
gift.
stamp.
That's what it costs
Thanks,
to
Rubes.
post a normal letter these days.
Yeah, and if you send a card, you have to have two
Yeah.
stamps.
Yeah,
$2.20.
really?
Yeah. And then if you want it registered, you
That's
add the little
criminal.
registered
That
thing for
is
like
so
$3.60.
cool.
Bought a stamp was 50
That is
cents.
so cool.
Yeah.
Back
I
in my
love that,
day.
Back in my are they bigger than normal stamps?
They are
Yeah.
massive because we want platinum standard grading on all your
That's cool.
envelopes.
Is that what you're going to start sending?
No, this is
Cards
going in. This is going straight to the pool room.
That can go to his pool room, but I do have some others that we will send some letters out to people.
That's cool.
I love that. That's so good. Thanks, Rob.
So, no
Much
worries. There you go.
appreciated.
Anyway,
Good
we're just
stuff,
talking
Rob.
about that.
So
Well
my
done.
gift of what you look
Sorry,
shit now.
yeah.
Nah, I forgot about it now. Yeah.
It looks shit out.
That's
Nah.
Suck up. Sorry, what?
No, I did have a bit of a session because Chris and I were having a discussion in regards to if Phil Knight's going to die or not soon. So we thought we'd buy a few of his
That's not the
cards,
discussion we had, but anyway.
wasn't it?
Opportunistic.
That's the way I saw it.
I saw
Yeah.
a sick one yesterday on ComC, speaking of which.
Yep.
And it's
Shameless plug.
the Michael Jordan Spike Lee, you know, when they did that commercial
Yeah,
back in the day? Yeah, and it's signed by Phil Knight. I was like, man, that would be cool.
I bought 12 of them maybe. I bought a couple.
Yeah, I've got at least. So, yeah, we saw them. I think Tolga had them. Had
Yeah,
a couple
he had them.
Yeah, that's
at
right.
the hobby hangout, and it's sort of.
And we saw
Oh,
one
yeah,
in the
they're cool.
States too, I think, when we were over
Yeah,
there.
and there's different types. Like you got a custom made one. It's to look like the the Jordan Flea rookie card.
Yeah, and it's him talking at a
Oh,
thing.
yeah, I saw that one.
And then there was the I got you the cutout one.
The cutout, yeah, and then
But then there's the business
cards.
cards, which happen to have a different sport, and he literally stamps the card just with his details,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
then signs the back.
So it's
Oh,
like
wow.
a business card.
Yeah,
It is-
that's
it's
what they are. They're business
and
cards.
then it's got a number, and you call it, and it's the head office of Nike.
Oh, okay. I
That's
didn't know
cool.
what was you were going to ring.
no, no, it does. Yeah, it's 1-800.
Yeah.
No. We've got a question here. What's the chance of you guys doing a one-off jersey slab? Funny you ask that.
One-off
It's
card,
been
jersey
your
slab.
dream for
Like
a
a
It's
while.
jersey
been my
card or a
dream,
jersey?
mate. The reason it's my dream at the moment is because I have so many jerseys where you get the number and it's autoed, but on the front, it's actually a really cool jersey. And when you put them in a frame, you don't get to see the front. So I gave a challenge to our mate Chop from Ipswich Pitch Framing to actually create a slab
Oh, that would be
with
amazing.
PSG at the top of the, and he's still got it actually. It's a Larry Bird USA signed jersey. God, I had that. And that's actually with him at the moment. And the idea is to pretty much slab it together with a PSG thing at the top and
That's so
talk
cool.
about when it was from and all that sort of stuff. QR code of the game, all that sort of
How would you hang it? Would be my
Don't know. That's the issue we're having at the moment.
In the middle, so you can. Like,
But of anyone,
Yeah, but who's gonna?
I know.
yeah, but if anyone can do it,
I'll
Chop
talk-
can do it.
I'll talk to you about that later on, actually.
Okay, Sintome's just joined us.
Hey.
He doesn't
the
return phone calls, text messages, or anything else, but he joins us live on.
He's just
on
waiting to
podcast.
see if the chicken's going to be played. That's all.
Wow.
No.
How to lower the tone? What am I?
Why? Chicken. That's all I said.
Okay. So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question, card guy. He would love to see that, as we would.
Yes,
So
that would be awesome.
it's definitely in the works, and if it comes off, then I think it'll
We
be
did see
a
something.
conversation.
Ultra Pro used to do like giant.
We nearly bought them all, didn't we?
Yeah, but
At the National.
and then we spoke to the woman at Ultra Pro, and she's like,
Don't
buy
touch
them.
them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
they stopped making them because the plastic cracks.
Oh, okay.
After a period of time.
Yeah,
But it was really cool. It was like, your suit bag you get, but it was plastic. So the suit bag, and it was like solid plastic, like a one-touch. No, not one-touch, a top loader.
Top loader.
Yeah, and they pushed together, and you hung it on a coat hanger in the thing.
So this
Oh.
is what I've got a mate who's got one exactly like that, and it is absolutely brilliant because you can actually change a jersey in it
Yeah.
from time to time
Well,
as well.
that must be the
And
Ultra
it's-
Pro one.
No, he had his done here on the Gold Coast, done locally, and they actually
Yeah.
laser etched the North Melbourne Football Club logo into the plastic as well.
what
Why
a
would
waste of
anyone want to do
etching.
that?
Oh.
Yeah. Hope they sold their etching machine after it. But moving
It was a
on.
bit dirty. No, it does look awesome though. But that coat hanger idea is just brilliant because some jerseys you want to show one way, some
Yeah,
jerseys,
exactly.
and sometimes you just want to turn it around.
Mate, I've got like the Robert Horry collection, which is all the jerseys, and
Yeah.
it'd just look sick if you could.
That would be cool. Yeah.
That way.
How was it done?
Anyway, moving on.
Next
Hey, I
point.
want to show
Next
a
one.
card that
What do you?
Rubes,
What card you got?
I want to show a card. Can we show
It
a
looks
card?
like a number plate.
It is a number plate.
Way!
It is a number plate.
Apparently, it's the coolest card
Coolest
in the
card
world.
in the
He
world.
was
In the
telling us
world?
this morning.
Yeah,
Queensland, Australia. Yeah, what's the population of Queensland when this was printed?
772,000.
No, that's how many cards. it was.
1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
1.5 mil.
1238 triple O.
Oh, it's close
Average
enough.
square mile 670,000. This is really old.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
because the currency is the Australian pound.
It's not the coolest card in the world.
It is the
Just
coolest
put it
card.
out there.
And there's 77,936 passenger
77,000.
cars.
So
But because Brisbane's written backwards,
yeah.
apparently
Oh,
it's the coolest card ever.
Oh,
No.
Oh, it came out of the top loader.
oh,
No, just kidding.
It fell out of my hand.
just-
My hand's damaged.
101.
Like a frisbee at 3
Don't
a.m.
we say? Oh,
This
protect
is
your
the kind of
cars?
stuff that I love.
Shit.
Like 19. No, that's come from the no, I think it was 1961. I found out it was from.
That's a cracker.
And if you have a look at the back,
Nah.
if you flip that over,
Not for
Rubes,
me. Not
um,
shiny.
You can't read it unless.
it tells you that if it asks you a question, what's the capital of Queensland, and it says if you can't read it, put this in a mirror and you'll see the word. And they've got Brisbane backwards.
Technology.
Did you go and put it in the mirror?
No, I knew the
You
capital of
did.
Brisbane.
You did.
I knew the
You'd
capital of
hope so.
You
Queensland.
so did, didn't you?
Yeah,
What's the
thanks.
oldest card you've got, Brett?
No. Oh, the oldest one I got in the office is probably in 1948 because it was a PSA one.
Oh, PSA 1. Oh,
Nice.
the old PSA 1
Is
trick.
it 48 Bowman?
It is a
Yeah.
48. but
Oh, wow. Pugs, what about you, man?
Mine's the same. 48 Bowman.
48 Bowman.
They
Fred
don't
Lewis.
know.
You don't know because you're one of these
like
new
Shiny.
age people.
He's
Yeah.
a
Chrome.
2019 Topps Chrome.
Did they do
Mandalorian. I don't even know what the Mandalorian is, but he tells me this morning, I was watching the Mandalorian last night and I was cracking a box of
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
it's the way to do it.
The box that was supposed to be cracked on here.
So he's already cracked. Was there anything that we would have got that we would have went,
Oh, hell yeah.
oh my God?
Nah, not really, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so. Well, look.
Oh, there's an auto to 25 maybe, but
Yeah,
yeah.
there's an auto 25.
So Benno Manning's asked a question. Every time I look at it, it reminds me of Bernard Fanning for some reason. Benno
I just
Manning,
want to wish you well.
how is your patch slabs going? Are they far off with us sending our patch cards for grading?
Oh, maybe
Oh,
that's
like
what he
thicker-
meant when he said
thick slab.
jersey, not.
No, this is a different person.
Different question. I'm going to say they're not far off. They are being manufactured. When they arrive is the question that we currently have. The US dollar is not very pleasant at the moment. China's not very pleasant at the moment. So there's lots going on in that space.
Getting stuff out of China's hard.
It's very difficult at the moment. But they have been ordered. We're waiting on a certain machine as well. So I'm going to say early next year we'll be in a position to do that.
Nice.
AWS Cards and Truck Star has just joined us.
Well, we've got how many people we got online now?
9.
172,000.
109. So
What about ticket stubs
Hey.
and full ticket slabs?
that's the other one that we're working on.
Ticket
that
stubs,
one we're
ticket
working on.
stubs we can
are
do
fine
now.
now. It's
Yep.
full tickets. No.
Full tickets,
Yeah.
but we do have a solution from local card shop that PSG brought out into the country, which are the
Oh,
the three
jersey stuff,
magnet one touches.
Yep.
So we can do something with those.
Yep, but the ticket. So we did our first ticket stub, which was a cool ticket because it was the first ever home game for the Melbourne Storm.
Nice.
So the person who sent it to me kept telling me how he was on a concession ticket then, and I wouldn't have been. But anyway, yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, no, it did a little bit of the rounds on a couple of the Facebook pages, and people really liked it. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, I got a few messages about that one. So we really do need to look further into the full ticket stubs. Not ticket stubs, the full tickets.
As well, yeah.
Because they are cool. They're super cool, the tickets.
The only thing with the tickets is that we obviously need certain types of machinery for certain sizes,
Yeah.
and then it's just how many we get and all that sort of stuff. So from a business point of view, it will happen.
It will
Yeah,
happen,
we'll do
definitely
the whole lot. And a few more questions coming in here. Adam Elsom, up to 130 point. That's the same thing as the
Yeah, that's the ones that we're... So we
patches, mate.
we hope to have a
they are
few
on the way
different
early in
sizes.
the new year.
Yep.
Being able to grade booklets would be fire. Once again, we have the
Okay.
booklet one touches. We won't be grading booklets in the very near future.
No. What about... Talk about booklets very quickly.
Yeah.
That booklet you showed me yesterday.
Yes.
From Origins.
From Origins. It was weird because my only booklets are short number, like all they're serial numbered, but low. This one was numbered to 50,
Yeah.
and it was a dual rookie, obviously from the same team. It's bloody nice though.
There
Would
would
they
be,
have
there
a
would be,
patch as well?
Yep.
yeah, there would be no one touch that could take it
No.
because it was double the size of a normal booklet. It
Yeah.
was
Oh,
because
like
it was
thick
dual.
one?
Yeah. No. Height.
Oh,
Height and width.
Oh, really?
Because
so
it
it
was
was
a
like
dual.
the big long one, but double the
Yeah.
size. Wow.
Yeah, 2 players.
Yep.
And,
Oh, wow.
And they
So
were
what was that
really
in?
good patches.
the new NFL Origins.
Oh, wow.
It was on. I was watching a Whatnot video, and she knew straight away. She was breaking it. And she's like, "Oh, I've got a booklet," and then knew, obviously because it was thick and you could see the edge of it.
Yeah.
It was a Titans one, wasn't it?
Gold Coast
yeah,
Titans?
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
Oh, close.
Close. Yeah.
Soccer Cards Australia's just joined us. I'm probably getting very excited with the World Cup coming
I
up.
believe he's a vendor at the South Australia Collectors Card Show. Show Collectors.
Oh,
What-
can you
what is
confirm that with this Soccer Card Australia? And
I
the
believe.
Adam Hollyoaks just joined us as well.
Hey, smoky
Hey,
smoke.
Smoky Milky.
Oh, I thought him in real life.
No,
I was
he's
looking up.
upstairs. He's listening, and he must have heard you talking about
Isha.
Isha.
Yeah.
And Adam, if you've got Isha's number, if you could call her and bring the phone down live whilst Rob's on air.
Absolutely don't do that.
that
He'll
would
turn
be-
to water.
that
I
would
would
be-
turn to
He would-
absolute
It'll be
water.
pretty funny though.
Be there.
Oh, yeah, all right. Somebody steal my baseball.
Have you seen my window?
Jesus.
Anyway.
Won't be saying that
Wow.
on the, you won't be saying that on the phone.
I love that we're culturally correct in this.
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great
It
movie.
is.
It's a great movie. It's one
That
of
is
the
a
best.
great movie.
Yeah. Some high quality H2O, too.
Every
Oh, what a boy.
That's yeah.
So there's new cards coming out shortly. They are the Tops NBL cards.
Yep.
Do we know when?
No,
No,
haven't even heard
there hasn't been much talk about it.
anything
since.
about like what it is.
So we know a couple of people in that space, and we know they are doing Legends cards because a couple of Legends have been asked to
They've been
sign
asked,
them.
yep.
But then
That's cool.
They haven't signed them.
they haven't signed anything yet
No.
because they haven't been produced, is my understanding.
Yep.
But yeah, it's I don't know.
They were
Maybe it's
scheduled-
24.
Nah, they were
They were scheduled
scheduled
for November.
November.
Yeah, but
I don't think that can happen.
Well,
unless they're redemptions.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
all
well,
those could be redemptions, but
I couldn't see Tops doing it like that though.
But that's tough to
because-
sign a contract. Contracts
That's a
haven't
good
been
point.
signed.
Yeah, true.
true. Sign the contract, big boy. But yeah, there's been no talk about releases. Been no sell sheets, like no shops that we know of that know
What's
when
actually
they're coming
going on?
out. Yeah, but very interesting to see. I'm very keen to see. We went to an NBL game recently.
We did.
Adam Hollyoaks just replied, okay, my goal is to get her on FaceTime right now with Rob.
Well, not right
Yeah.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
do it
probably
right now.
working right now.
Anyway, you never know.
So are you?
And Andy's Toy Story's just joined as well.
Oh, what a great!
Do you reckon he's got Andy written on the bottom of his foot?
Oh, that's a great name.
You should, eh?
That's a great name.
Hey, Rob, did you find my Luca card yet?
Yeah, no.
Lukey?
Yeah. I'll talk to you later about that one.
Yeah, no, that's not for live on air.
Yeah.
But going back to my NBL stuff, so then we were having a chat about this, and Rob's come in my office this morning and go, guess what? I got some NBL cards. I'm sitting there going, how the fuck did you do that? And he goes, I got some of the old ones.
Yeah,
94 Future Era.
1994 Futura.
Yeah.
Look for the Ricky Grace and Leonard Copeland Best of Both Worlds redemptions. Will not be able to be redeemed any longer. 110 cards in the set, individually numbered insert cards. I've got a feeling that this series may have been the Scott Fisher tribute cards, and the
Yeah, I think it might have been.
and the what are they?
So the box is limited.
Yeah, limited to 15,000 boxes. That's what it
And
says here.
what number is that box number?
This is 10,849. However, let's just be completely frank. It is Futura, so
There could be 450,000,
there could be 5 million boxes.
15,000 boxes.
And what they did is they had their release, and then they wanted more, so they did the export edition, and so they stuck a stamp on it. And so goodness knows how many of those.
I'd
there
love
are.
to know the story because I don't know the story about Futuro. Were they an actual Aussie company or were they a
Yes.
Chinese company
No,
with
no.
Australian
Aussie.
badging?
Australian.
Aussie company,
And because they had the surfing.
surfing, cricket,
Cricket, yeah.
NBL.
Tennis? I think there was.
No,
Was
that was
tennis?
Intrepid.
Oh, no, that was, yep.
Motorsports.
Motorsports, the F1
Yeah.
cards, which is still my favourite Aussie set of all time.
The F1.
1994.
So everything seemed to happen in 94.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were like 93, 94.
It's funny you
they
talk
didn't
about that.
last
And
long?
Oh, and 95. And there was a
Futura.
96 as well.
Futura
NBL
lasted
set.
about 4 years.
Yep.
So, no, I won't say it. No, it's tougher to say it. There was a cricket release that came out,
Mm.
and there was an insert card which was numbered to 100 that I have 164 of them at home.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Mic drop.
Were they serial?
You have
Are they serial
164
numbered?
cards, or you
Yeah,
have
serial
the
numbered.
number
What?
No,
164.
they
You
were
have to
serial numbered.
Bring them in. I want to see
There's
them.
like number 38, there's 5 of them, and there's,
Really?
yeah, which is a bit sad.
Wow.
And that's
Did you? How quickly did you realise?
Oh, I bought them in one lot.
Oh, okay.
I just
Bought
put
them
them
a
all
lot
together.
of someone, yeah, because I thought it was really cool to have 164.
I
of them.
thought you might
Yeah,
have.
that's-
You might
that's
have just
sick.
realised, like, hang on a sec.
No. And this was
19.
this was a big ticket card too.
Mm.
But I don't have the redemption cards with them. I just have. I don't have the signed cards with them. I just have the redemptions. But there was always a lot of talk that you could get signed cards out of their sets pretty easy.
So what I want to do here, we're gonna. I know you weren't gonna let us open this,
But we're going to.
but we'll only have one pack each because we know that's actually stock from local
That's
card
all right.
shop that we've stolen.
That's not the problem. But
and the
Oh, love that.
what
sound.
what
we're gonna do
what
it.
we're chasing here is a Neil Turner,
Neil Turner.
yeah, Hobart card.
Was he
Okay.
playing for Hobart at this time?
I believe so.
Look at those.
I might have completely.
Look at the way they did that. Isn't that beautiful?
That's cool.
So this is where we need to explain how they did it because it's a
Oh, yeah,
podcast. Remember?
So
We-
I've
because we
opened up the
stuffed
box,
other
and it's just immaculately packed.
week. It's a nice colour. They're like yellow packs.
They've
It's
been
gonna
in
GI
this
Joe
box
cards
for
inside it.
20.
You got what?
It's gonna have GI Joe cards inside.
That the fight was fixed on the weekend. Who would have thought that Logan Paul would set up a fight?
Never.
You mean Jake Paul? Or
Oh well, who am I talking about? I don't know.
Jake Paul was
Jake
one that
Paul.
won.
Jake's
Yeah.
the fighter and
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Logan's the wrestler.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm with the WWE
right, let's
soon
hope-
to be world champion.
Let's
I
open
don't
up a
want the
pack.
first pack.
Is there
Yeah,
Lords of the Ring inserts in this?
Oh, is this the one?
Because I bought a card.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, this takes me way back.
So,
So-
we're looking for 1 in 20 Lord of the Rings, the NBL Heroes 1 in 17, Best of Both Worlds 1 in 300,
Yep.
or offensive threats 1 in 9. The 1994 Series 1 Futera Basketball 110 cards.
Ooh, Leroy Loggins.
All 14 NBL clubs. Can you name them, Pugs?
Oh,
No,
From
probably not.
94.
Probably not. Adelaide 36ers.
Wildcats, Supercats.
Cairns. Oh no, there was
No
no
Cairns.
Cairns then. Tasmanian
Daredevils. Yeah.
Devils. Yep. Southeast Melbourne Magic, North Melbourne Giants, Melbourne Tigers. You said Perth Wildcats. So Brisbane Bullets, Sydney Kings. How many is that now?
8.
Townsville Crocs.
Gold Coast.
There wasn't Gold. Oh, there was Rollers. back then,
Rollers.
Yeah.
Oh, so we could be chasing a Brendan
Newcastle.
Lagasse.
Yeah. Newcastle Falcons.
Yeah.
Your AFL team had one.
Sorry.
North Melbourne.
Your
Supercats.
AFL team.
Yeah, Geelong Supercats.
I just dropped them.
Hey. Hello, that's not
That's
the video.
12.
So hands
I'm good
above
at
the
12.
table, gents.
Yeah.
Illawarra.
All right, who we got?
Okay, Christopher, you're first.
Can't say that name. Darren Smith.
Oh, wow.
Darren Smith.
Played league for the Bulldogs.
I don't think he did. Not that one.
No, not that one, but
Yeah.
Darren Smith.
And who's he play for?
Townsville.
Townsville Crocs.
You missed Canberra Cannons.
Dan
Yeah, I
A.
did miss
Oh,
Canberra.
yeah.
Dan A.
No one
McDonald.
cares about Canberra.
Mark Davis.
Darryl McDonald?
Robert Rose. No.
Robert Rose. Didn't he win an MVP in the NBA?
He no
And-
no in the NBL he did.
Andrew Gaze.
Oh, Gazy.
Leroy Loggins.
Hey.
Goat right there.
Eric
Leaping.
Watterson.
You got the goat
Cecil
pack.
Exum. Is that Dante's dad?
Yep.
It is, yeah,
It is.
yeah.
He's
He
with
was
the
my
hairdo.
coach when I was
How's
a
the
kid.
hairdo on that one?
Nah, sure.
Yeah, it was like on a slide.
Yeah, he
like
had the
on
flat top.
Yeah, it was like the French
Yeah.
Prince of
He was
Bel
my
Air.
coach when I was a kid.
Get out.
Cecil.
The big sea dog.
Sea dog.
Jesus. And we only have the one pack each?
Well, at this stage,
At the
yeah.
moment.
Boom.
Well, who you got?
Mate, I got the great Shane Heel.
Oh, Hammer.
The great Shane Heel.
I go into business with him.
Alan Black.
Alan Black.
who
Blackie.
coached didn't he coach Australia for a while?
He did.
Don't know.
And then the other one that I saw, well, I had a Gazy, but I think every pack's got a Gaze. Oh, I got the great big man from the Tigers. Do you know who I've got?
Mark
man.
Bradke.
Mark Bradke.
The man, the 7-foot layup.
Yep. And his son is now a football player from the Melbourne Football Club.
There you go.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Bradkey wasn't 7 foot, was he?
Yeah, he's probably
Oh, here we go.
6'11". He'll tell you on the back.
It tells me things.
Because he was Luke's best mate. Luke Longley's best mate playing through. Hey, I've got Chris Steele from the Hawks. Oh, Fred Herzog from the Canberra
Oi.
Cannons. We've got a checklist.
It'll tell you how many centimeters he is. Yeah.
Brett Maher from the Sixers.
Hey.
Roy Borner from the Supercats. Was that Geelong Supercats, was it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, hang
It's
on.
like Bruce Bolden.
Bruce Bolden, 93
That was my
Honours
team.
Awards.
Southeast Melbourne Magic.
Jonah's father.
Brian Andrews from the Suns. Who was the Suns?
Townsville.
Yeah, they were the sons before the Crocodiles.
I got 2 sons, Tony Jensen
Archer and
and
Next up.
Parko.
Parko.
Andrew
Yes.
Oh,
Parkinson.
that's sick.
He was like one of my favorite players
We
as a
should
kid.
we should grade that and give it to the boys on the tour.
208 centimeters, Mark Bradke, whatever
Yep.
that is in
That's
the
like
old scale.
That's
That's
6'11",
210,
6'10".
6'11.
Yeah.
6'11.
Yeah, put that aside, definitely.
We'll do that.
But he was
So
the
we'll
guy
take
that would
down
do a
to
layup
Feeney
when
and
he's
the
wide
boys.
open.
I assume there'll be a lot of his friends on the tour.
He
Yeah,
would
we'd expect
he would have
so.
done slowly too. Bradke.
Oh yeah, man, we used to laugh because I'm 5'9" and I would at least try and dunk it. Where he's like a foot taller than me and he'd do a layup.
Yeah,
You're like,
'cause
I saw a
come on.
5'9" kid this morning on TikTok kiss the rim.
I think he's got an insert
pretty
in his
cool.
pack.
Yeah, I do have an insert.
Yeah, so
Have you?
I can tell.
Oh,
So I
jealous.
got-
We're spinning. Rubes?
Shane. We are too.
Do we? Does spinning mean we've gone?
I don't know.
What's
He's
the
spinning there
mean?
too.
Anyway,
Testing.
If anyone
just wanna
can make
wish
sure
you
they hear
well.
us. Bernard Fanny, you still online?
I just want to wish you well.
Side note, NBL.
I know it's still on.
Yeah, we're back.
NBL 1
NBL 1.
NBL 1 just said they've expanded. There's 4 new teams.
Oh yeah.
Where are they?
900 teams in total now.
The Centre of Excellence, Basketball Australia. Penrith Panthers, Basketball.
Huh.
Sydney Comets.
They just want to win everything, Penrith.
And
Their footy players will probably play basketball.
Greenback Spiders.
The Greenback
No,
Spiders.
no. That's just a picture of it.
Greenback spider.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
spider.
it. No words or anything.
Okay.
All right, what do we got?
There you go,
Pugs?
bud.
We got Shane Frolin from the Bullets.
Yeah.
Wayne Larkins from the Supercats.
Wasn't he like the littlest bloke ever?
No, that was Daryl. I can't remember his name.
How tall
But
was he?
He's 174 centimeters.
Yeah,
so that's
he's
pretty
pretty short for
pretty on there. Daniel.
They used to call him a dog.
5'8".
His son plays in one of the NBL 1 teams that we went and watched this year.
Oh,
Wayne
there you
Larkins.
go.
Larkins.
Yeah. And he was really angry too, like his old man.
Donald Whiteside from
Ooh.
the Devils, Tasmania.
Is the
Got an
insert?
insert.
What is the insert?
Oh.
Defensive threats of Melvin Thomas. 2706
Offensive or defensive?
defensive of 5,000. So
It's not even on the
out
back.
of 12,000.
It says
Just got
offensive threats.
Took me a while.
Yeah. Oh, so well, there's
There's
a
no defensive threats.
there's a defensive. Good
Oh,
job.
there you
Oh no, it's offensive. There you go. I was wrong. Stephen Whitehead from the Tigers.
go. Wow.
Lucas Agrams from the Suns. Andrew Goodwin from the Rollers.
There you go, the Rollers.
Terry Dozier
Getting back
the
as an
Falcons.
alumni.
Those.
and Chuck Harmison from the Hawks.
Chuck Harmison sounds like a commentator's name.
Or a UFC fighter.
That too.
So what do we think? Grab a card. Let's talk through the card. What do you think about the quality, the way that they're designed?
I reckon they're pretty good for.
These were like some of my favorite cards as
94.
kids. Yeah.
What do you think from a centering? Because they look pretty good actually.
But yeah, very spot on. I know we've graded quite a few of these.
Yeah,
like
I know you
Andrew
got
Gaze
some of
ones.
my Gaze ones, didn't you?
Yeah,
That's
and they're
right.
always pretty spot on.
The thing that I like about them, and I think what trading cards have forgotten over the years, is that there's more than just a picture of a player.
Yeah, and I love there's like a little story on the back.
Yeah.
Like they put some effort into it.
Yep. So you look at a trading card today, and it's a picture of Steph Curry, and they black out everything else around it.
Yeah.
I guess there's a lot to do with rights and images and all the rest of it. But you look at this card, and there's a few blokes in the background.
Yeah, well, look at this one, though. I was just reading this. You know, we were chasing the Neil Turner.
Yeah.
Well, Chris Steele actually played with Neil at Newcastle.
Yep.
And then went on to play for Illawarra. And Andrew Gaze is in the picture.
Yeah.
The goat.
So that's cool. Well, apparently, I think it's Andrew Gaze that talks about it. He's in an NBA trading card where he's
Oh,
been
that's
dunked
right,
on.
he's
He
in
gets
the-
dunked on by
Yeah.
I've got it's in Collector's Choice by Brian Houston.
Is it? Is that the one?
Brian Houston? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so I've got the normal, I've got the silver sig and the gold sig. And then I've got a plain base that I want him to sign. Yeah, that I want him to sign
Yeah.
as well.
That's cool.
Whenever I meet Gaze again. So
Yeah. He's
One day.
he's a cool dude, isn't
I
he?
Yeah,
saw
I love Gaze.
there's a guy on Twitter who basically randomly met this guy and they got talking about trading cards, and the guy that he was talking to is mates with the guy that plays Major League Baseball.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
And he said, I'll give you tickets to this game, a home game. And it happened to be the day that Tops or whoever were there taking photos for the cards. And he said that to the photographer, make sure you get my mate in the background.
that's awesome.
No way.
And so his mate is in the stands. He's wearing a red shirt. I forget his name or who the player is, but yeah, he's in the background of a card.
That is awesome.
How good is
Yeah.
that?
It's a sick story.
That's sick.
That is amazing.
Okay, so
Got any
do
questions?
you remember any of these Gold Coast players?
Oh, here we go.
Andrew Goodwin,
Yeah, big, tall, skinny, white fella.
Andre Lafleur,
Oh, yeah, he was the man.
cool.
Him and Mitch,
John Szygedi,
Mitchell. Mike Mitchell.
Michael Mitchell.
Matthew Reese. I'll tell you what, Matthew Reese, his kid goes to my kid's school, and his wife runs Seahawks.
Oh, she does actually.
She does.
Yes.
There you go.
Brookie Reese.
That took a long way to get there, but I get it now.
So, yes, he's one of the coaches at Kings Basketball here on the Gold Coast. That's Matty Reese. So we need to find a Matty Reese so I can get him to sign it. Mike Mitchell and Greg Fox.
Yeah, Greg Fox.
He
I
was
used to
cool.
play with Greg Fox as well. He used to run Runaway Bay.
Did he?
He did. Here's a question. Challenge. Did Shane Hill play for the Canberra Cannons?
Yes.
That was their time. I'm going to say no. I don't think he did.
I'm going to say yes, even if it was just for a little small period. But
Didn't.
yes. He didn't? There you go.
He played for
I knew it was Brisbane and Sydney.
Brisbane or Sydney Kings.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't
I
know.
I think he was a
wondering
Geelong
if
Supercat as
I was
well.
wondering if it
wasn't
was a trick question.
I
No, he
just
wasn't
reading it off
Geelong.
here. I just thought it was a bit of a trick because
Yeah.
they weren't on the list. But there's some great names from the past. Phil Smythe,
Oh, yeah.
he?
the man that looked like he was 87 when he was 32.
With his little comb over.
Brett Maher, Mark Davis, Rodney Munro, John Stelzer. Some big names here from back in the day.
Well, the one
Reminiscing now.
that Luke Longley was talking about, Ray Borner.
Oh,
Yep.
Ray
He's,
Bonner,
he's
yeah.
from that time. That
He was
time
a big
as
fella.
So we're doing one more. What do you reckon, Chris?
Geelong Supercats, mate. I'll tell you what, you need to get up on your Geelong Supercats facts. 1989 to 1991.
Who?
Derek Rucker.
No,
Shane Hill.
Oh, yeah, so he did.
I had no idea. I was just reading the thing.
Bullets,
Jesus.
Supercats, Bullets, Kings, Timberwolves, Kings.
Are we going again?
Kings, yeah, why not? No, obviously.
Go on,
not.
one more. Big D.
South Dragons. Oh, he played for the Blaze as well. I forgot about that.
Oh, he
Hammer.
did actually. Yeah.
On top one or bottom one?
The second one. Yes, please.
That one?
Yeah, that will do. Doesn't matter.
NBL Rookie of the Year, 1988.
Who's that?
Shane Hill.
Shane Hill.
When did he play in the US?
That was
96, 97-ish.
Yeah, he's good. This man's good. 98 back.
Scotty Fisher.
So, yeah, so he's a legend.
Vlahov.
Vlahov.
There he does, yeah.
I used to love Andrew.
I love this. So it's a Tigers card, right? And it's Robert Sibley, and it says here, moved to
Sibley.
Brisbane. It
Well,
says
he
it on the
did.
card.
He moved to Brisbane. That's very educational.
Everyone from Melbourne moved to Brisbane.
Oh, I got Cecil as
Rodney
well.
Munro relocated to the USA. He's obviously not here.
Hey, Greg Fox. There we go. Look at that.
Big Dave Simmons from the Melbourne Tigers.
Hammer wearing the Reebok pumps.
I got Al Green.
I was talking about Andre Lafleur.
Peter Harvey. He's another
Canberra.
Gold Coast
He's
legend.
coming on the tour with us.
Is he?
Yeah, take it with you. He'll be
Heck
on the
yeah.
tour. Is that when he was at the Falcons?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when he played with Neil. Chris Steele again, same card, doubled up.
I played Butch Hayes when I was playing for, before it was NBL 1. I was playing for the Gold Coast and we played Butch Hayes.
Yeah.
He was like 40-something and smoked us. Like, he
Oh, really?
scored like 40. It was ridiculous.
There's Andre Lafleur.
Could
Who'd you
open
get?
cards all day. Nah.
He doesn't look like he's French.
He could be. Pepe Labille doesn't either.
Ricky Grace.
Wow.
Hey, you said we've graded some of these at PSG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gaze card, this one.
We've done Gaze. We've
That
done. We've
I've
actually
got a
done.
gaze upstairs. Oh, we've done a heap of.
We've done Legasic.
We did a Leroy Loggins.
We
I'm
did
pretty
a.
sure.
We did a.
Yeah, we've done a
Brendan
Loggins.
Legassic. We done a Chris Anstey auto.
Oh, from NBL.
Yeah.
No. No.
Have we? I don't believe we have.
There's no Anstey auto from NBL.
Maybe it was from.
We need to do one.
Did you just start a rumour?
No, I just lied.
It's just
Oh,
going to
cool.
happen.
I
Just
actually-
looking at them. They're
I
pretty
thought
good,
I
except
did.
the corners. The corners.
Well, they have been sitting in a box for
Yeah.
30 years.
But what's that mean? The box didn't hurt anyone.
These corners look
There
fun.
are, there are creased in the box.
On the
Anyway.
left,
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's just one side.
How are we going to finish this week up?
Everett
Mate, I think we
We should
should
talk
I
about
should-
PSG.
I think we should finish with a song.
Well, no. Look, I mean,
No, because didn't we set someone a challenge last week?
Oh, I didn't have that. Sorry.
but he
My
realised
week's
straight
been
up.
ridiculous.
He knew straight up it was him.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
100% knew it was me.
Oh, okay. But
Anyway.
we've got a few submission partners. I think we should give a plug to a few of our submission partners.
Who's the? I was going to say best. That's the wrong word. Who's the newest in Victoria?
The newest in Victoria would be probably
Gimko.
Gimko.
Gimko. Who
Yeah.
else is in Victoria? Double coverage boys.
Double coverage boys, yeah.
The Collector Smith.
The Collector Smith out at Bendigo.
Excellent.
He might be the newest. I don't know who was first out of Collector Smith.
I think they're all just. We
Around
love
the
them
same
all
time.
equally.
But I think probably worth shouting out the South Australia Card Show.
Yeah. That's next
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
South Australian Card Show.
I forget the name of it. What's it
That's. I
called?
don't think that's what it's called. Yeah.
It's something collectors.
South Australia Collect.
Thank you, Ruby Paygram, Pagram, as a boyfriend. At
What?
Panda.
Why
Placement.
would you say that?
Nah, it's just like
Oh,
one
gosh.
That's not
Wow.
nice thing.
I'll sack him. It's all right, Rubes.
Yeah.
Harassment.
I would if I could, but he's my boss.
Please. Stole my job.
Let's go
Stole
back.
everything.
What was it called? South Australian Card Collectors Expo.
Mm.
Yep.
So
Tyson Beck will be there.
Tyson Beck will be there. He
Obviously.
lives here local.
Yep.
Um,
Liam Schiffer will be there.
Liam Schaffauer.
Remember the challenge.
Get
Get
your
an
photo
auto with
taken.
Daddy Longneck and a photo, and I will give you a free grade.
We'll be taking submissions live at the show.
Live at the show. And
Adam Elson will be there.
Oh, awesome.
He's keen as a bean.
from what I've can gather, and I've seen a lot of the background work going on with this show, it's going to be an absolute ripper.
I'm going to call it. I reckon it's going to be better than Hobby Hangout.
Not only will I call it, I will double down and double call it.
I heard a rumor there's going to be 1,000 people there.
And they'll be collectors.
That's awesome.
They
That's
will
cool.
be collectors. It's a really good environment, and what a place to have it, right next to the Adelaide Oval, I believe it is.
Oh, wow.
Still never been to Adelaide.
Haven't you?
No.
City of Churches.
City of
Really
Murders.
good
So
all
they
you can
say.
eat.
City of Murders.
It's
That's
a really...
Dazzleland, mate. That was the greatest place when I was growing up as a kid. In the
What
Maya
was?
Centre. It was like a theme park at the top of the Maya Centre.
We're in
It was
Adelaide.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I just know there's an all you can eat Brazilian place there.
Mm.
Got smashed with food.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
All you can think of is
So we got
Bazinga.
Because I'm starving. Bazinga.
Bazinga and
And,
Hobby Kingdom are
Hobby Kingdom.
there. We got Diggers.
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 going
Diggers new.
Yeah, and I know that we had Brad. I was talking to Brad earlier today. He's going into Diggers to buy some cards and drop off some cards for grading, which is
Awesome.
good.
What about old mate that goes to every one of these card shows that we met in the National?
Sonny.
No, the other one.
Gary.
Gary Chan.
Do you reckon Gary will be there?
I reckon he will.
Oh,
Is he not one of the nicest blokes in the hobby?
He
Yeah,
is.
He's
Yeah.
just amazing bloke.
He's a lovely bloke,
Yeah.
Gary. Is
Shout
he a
out
submission
Gary.
partner?
No, he's not.
Well, he should be.
Well,
Well, I think he doesn't have a
he
physical
does,
shop.
yeah, he does it.
No, he's
online.
just-
Do we
So
care?
he
So-
could
Long
be.
stuff.
Well,
So,
good segue.
Speaking
yes,
of which-
absolutely brilliant
See what I did
segue.
there?
He
Was it on
he
purpose?
planned that.
No.
No,
No,
good. So I want to bring up with people, and that's why I was asking before how many people got online, because every one of these people are eligible to do this as well.
Eligible.
So we are launching the PSG affiliate program.
Boom.
So the affiliate program is very different to the submission partners, because with the submission partners, people will go into the submission partners, and the submission partner does a lot of work and gets the cards to us, and we give them a little bit of a thank you for that. With the affiliate program, you can sign up, and it will offer a 5% discount to anyone who hits the link from your link.
Okay.
Sorry, from your page. So
Yep.
if you have a Facebook page or whatever it is, you can put the link and advertise PSG on there.
Yep.
If you hit the link and use that, so if you have it and I hit the link and use that, then I will get 5% discount and you'll get a little bit of a commission back too to say
cool.
thank you. So I think I made that sound a lot harder than it is. It
Absolutely.
really is just hit the link, a little discount for you and a little and something for them as well.
So Ring of Rosie Collections just joined us.
Ring of Rosie
and
Collections would be crazy not to sign up for the affiliate program.
So let's use Ring of Rosie Collections as the example.
Yep. One of my
So-
favourite collections.
Ring of Rosie.
Yep.
Ring of Rosie.
Yep, I have no
Michael
idea who
Fuller
they are, but
Posey.
I'd love to know who they
A
are.
tissue.
A tissue.
They all fall down.
Please stop.
Bang.
Mm.
Anyway,
We
so
won't-
Ring of Rosie becomes an affiliate.
Yep.
Yep. One of her mates
Yep.
goes on there
How
and
do you know
goes,
it's a her?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, you just made that up.
They.
They, them.
They.
You can
Yeah.
associate as anyone you like. Don't
Yes,
care.
exactly.
Anyway, so Ring of Rosie,
Yep.
they have a little link on their site.
On their Facebook page, their website,
Christopher wants to get something graded.
Chris hits the link.
Hits the link. Once they get 5% discount,
Mm-hmm.
the person that hits the link.
Yep.
And Ring of Rosie gets a little commission.
Well,
Money
Ring of-
for jam.
it is, and absolutely no cost. No, the only there is a minimum amount that we will post out to them. We
Can we do it in 5% pieces?
no. We actually use the electronic medium of transferring money, but
Oscar.
yeah. So it'll be once a month is generally what we're planning on doing, but it will
Awesome.
depend on how much they've had. But look, it's a good way that especially a website. If you've got a shop, if you're Ring of Rosie Collectibles and you've got a website, you can just chuck it on there, get a little bit of free money to pay for something.
Well, do you know what we're going to do? Because I just thought of this.
Uh-oh.
No.
The biggest affiliate for the year will get a special prize from us.
For the years in
Up until the end
till
of
the
December.
End of the year.
End of December, yeah.
Okay.
It'll be what I made you guys last year for Christmas.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
That is the number one
That's the
card
greatest
by
gift
choice,
ever.
Greatest gift ever. So whoever becomes our biggest affiliate will announce it live on the show on the 19th, I think it is, of December. Will be our last show, and we'll be here.
Yep, and we'll do that. And yeah,
Give
absolutely
them a
anyone
big
can,
prize.
anyone can do
win
it.
it.
You just got to fill in your details. And if you have any questions, just get on the blower.
On the blower.
Get on the blower, or you can use
You
the
could probably use something like social media and message
the
that way.
electronic mail.
You could do. Or
Could
we've
be.
now got our own stamps. You could use the post.
Post
You
us
could
a
use a
letter.
post. That's right. We will be selling PSG stamps for $3 for each $1.10 stamp. Just send your checks to Rob Verhoeve.
Love that.
Don't do that.
Okay, so we announced a couple of weeks ago that Christopher had one job and one job only to arrange, and that was the new hats.
Oh dear.
that the new hats
It
are
was
going to
only
be
last
coming
week,
out.
actually.
It was last
And they
week,
will be
and you
going
didn't say
live.
It was me.
Well,
Well,
sorry.
you took the
You did
took the
take-
job.
Yeah, you took it. You put your hand up and went, "I'll do that.
That's a fucking.
That would be great."
No, you did. I said,
I
hey,
said
what
to
do you?
leave one aspect of it to me.
Which aspect was that?
Get in the hat.
The
sourcing.
hat.
Anyway, we've teamed up with, or we will be teaming up with our friends at Mad Panda Media to arrange that. And Christopher will be in charge of that piece of the puzzle. So they should go up online, I'd say, in the next couple of days. But remember, if you order a hat before the end of November, I'm going to send you one of my personal PSG graded cards plucked out of my hat.
I'll pluck it out.
Rob's being the plucker. He's
Pluck
going
it
to
out.
pluck
All
cards
the
out of the
trumps,
hat.
all the horries are gone.
And there'll be some hidden so no one actually sees what he gets done. It'll be a blind tasting. And yeah, you'll get sent a surprise as well. So the hats will go up on sale, I'd say, within the next couple of days. They're
I'd say Monday
pre-order
or
only.
Tuesday.
I'd
Yeah.
say Monday. There
Yep.
will be something going up online tomorrow. Ruby's promised she might work on it today. She said most likely tomorrow.
She told me that before too, or something.
You'll be able to pre-submit your cards for the South
Oh
Australian
yeah,
show.
for the South Australian.
Oh,
show.
wow.
Ooh,
Awesome.
that's exciting.
So
That's very exciting.
avoid the queues. Submit your cards online.
And then just drop them off.
just drop them off to Liam.
And
Save
then
time.
we've obviously got PSG.auction at the moment. It's a different pace this week. We have autographed Luke Longley cards. So these were signed in person by Luke on his current tour. They were done in Tasmania. I was sat next to him when he did it. So they have been authenticated by PSG. And this is limited to 13 of these in the world. I think, what numbers we got up there, boys?
I don't know.
Whether we put it on?
No,
Well, number
3.
was it
3?
3 and 9?
We're looking
It'll
at
be a
that.
number lower than 13.
Yes, it will.
2.
So number 2,
2 of 13.
So the Chicago Bulls, when they're both running, they've got a week left.
And like,
what are they at? What
Chicago
number?
Bulls is $21, and the Boomers one is $26.
Yeah,
Gee,
we've got to get
these
that
are-
up,
these are
guys. This
cheap
is
as
for
chips.
charity. This is for Flourish, which is Luke Longley's charity of choice.
Yep.
It's a mental health organisation, I think, based out of Western Australia. They do amazing things, and we want to try and get as much as we possibly can for these cards.
I'd be shocked if they didn't go for 300.
so
At least.
at the shows, they were selling they auctioned off a couple in the Sydney shows, but at the Brisbane show, they sold them for $300 each.
There you go.
And there was 2 people arguing over them.
They need to get onto PSG.
They do. If
Well,
I had
yeah, and that was a limited, how many people were there? 300 people in the
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
This is out to the world.
the world,
The world.
World.
electronically.
So if anyone knows the guys that run NBA Card Market or any of the other Facebook pages,
Yeah, I'll get it on there. Don't
yeah,
worry.
if we can get it up on there and point it out to everyone. I know there's a heap of Longley fans around. Jimmy Spargo, big shout out to Jimmy. He is a massive Longley fan.
Triple-double trader.
Triple
on
double
socials,
trader
I
on
believe.
social. Yeah, and I know that card guy 98 wants to put a bid in, as well as Adam Elsom, Ringer Rosie,
Rosies.
Jay Spartan 76. So guys, just have a look on there. It's for a great cause, and they are sensational cards. So they come into one touch. They're sealed, and yeah, we're happy to grade them if we need to.
On-card autos.
On card
So
auto,
Luke's probably touched.
he has
card.
touched them.
Well, probably.
And the
Well, he's
one-touch.
definitely touched them. I saw him touch them.
How would you sign them without touching them?
He was like this.
Like that.
I was holding, and he was like, no, it was he actually did it all himself.
Think, Rob. Think.
And he signs at Luke Longley 13 as well. That looks
he?
really good. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Looks really, really good. So jump onto PSG.auction, or if you're on PSG.cards, there will be a link on there, I'm sure. And we may even be able to put some stuff out on the socials and all that sort of stuff.
There is a link, and we do have a couple of beautiful social pictures that we're using in the next day or so.
Awesome. So looking forward to that. And I think that's about us, isn't it, this week, boys?
Well, yeah, I got nothing.
I've got nothing.
Nothing?
Standard.
This has been the most input that we've had from you for a while.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
been
all.
But
good.
you know, we have to get him each week
Well,
when he's
'cause you
hangry.
guys just talk crap. So.
Yeah, well, welcome.
We need to get him on board when he's hangry, because that seems to
I
be the
know.
go.
Well, I'm just trying to hurry it up so I can go get food.
So
What
we'll,
do you want to
true.
crack the
we'll
rest
just
of
keep
the NBL?
talking.
Oh, I'll do that later. I've got a box.
Hey,
myself.
Pugs, you want to
Have
leave
you?
us with something first?
Thanks,
You
man.
No worries.
mofo.
Protect your cards.
Love it. What do you got, Christopher? How come there's no Marianne Bilston today?
I reckon it's time zones. She's in.
I want to go time zone.
I reckon
I wanna
the
go
first one's
time
Yeah,
zone.
she's having fun playing games.
She's in
I
Southampton.
do like time
I
zone.
think.
That's the same time zone as London.
Yeah, she was on
last
I
week. Yeah.
couldn't tell
I'm
you
not
that.
mad. I'm just disappointed.
Couldn't
Yeah.
tell you. She might be at
Anyway,
a League One game or something. Who knows?
she could be watching Southampton League
She
One.
might be at a Rugby League World Cup game.
She could be.
Jeez,
Is
that's
this
a
the first time in history there's been all these World Cups happening at the same time?
last week as well.
No.
I hit the wrong one. That was one.
You liked that one, didn't you?
Dude, I loved it.
Oh, you didn't play your video.
No.
It's not appropriate for this
not
podcast.
appropriate.
You said we'll play it on the podcast.
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
was actually talking about the Not Just a Pretty Face
You
podcast.
big coward.
There's a plug.
There's a play, yeah.
Not Just a Pretty Face podcast brought to you by Podfire.
Could
Look
be-
on all your socials and all your other media. You get to hear myself and Christopher when he's not hangry. And then
No footage though. So
and
Yeah.
then
Ladies,
Tabitha
listen out.
jumps on and gives us a bit of news about
you like that one?
Kanye,
Kanye
West.
and
And
that-
she talks. Well, it depends how grumpy she is that day. Really, how much she talks, doesn't she?
She's fantastic.
No,
on that
she's good on
podcast.
it. Yeah.
She's great.
She's done well.
She
Do
makes
you
it for
notice,
us.
hey Pugs, you notice that not just a pretty face, you and I, we're not on that.
No,
Because we
'Cause
are
we're
pretty.
You two are
face.
pretty, so pretty. Anyway, on that note, Rob, what are you leaving us with?
Go the World Cup.
Dutch.
Go the
Go
Wings.
the Dutch won the cricket yesterday. Go
So
the
is that,
Dutch.
are they in the semis now? Or
No,
they're duds, mate.
They're duds. But we
Aussies
beat,
won't ever make the semis.
we beat Zimbabwe yesterday. So
Well done.
Pringle, once you pop, you can't stop.
He's a cult hero. That
He
bloke.
is a legend.
See us.
Go platinum.
Go platinum.